I have a story that involves boot scooting.
Oh yeah, boot scoot story?
Yeah,
That's fucking
dude,
interesting,
yeah.
Man. About as interesting as our background suddenly changing. This clearly being shot 7 million years after the fact.
One time, I used to go to GameStop a lot,
Used to?
and I don't go as much.
That's true.
There was this mad chick that I thought was a hottie, and she was listening to Boot Scoot Boogie as one does.
That's a weird...
Right? That's what I thought.
I gotta put it out there. Boot Scoot Boogie and GameStop. I haven't even heard music in GameStop in years.
Oh, she had her own little player, dude.
I feel like that's corny for her.
You think that's corny?
You're blasting Boot Scoot Boogie at work? I think that's pretty corny, guy.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Well, anyway, I thought that was the only thing that I had to grasp on. Also, the fact that she complimented my jacket.
Classic. Had to have meant she was hitting on you, right?
Oh, yeah. That's what I thought, at least. Because I had our boy, the Guardian, totally load up Boot Scoot Boogie to my little MP3 player. And next time I went, I wore that little jacket and I played that boy super loud, guy.
Oh, no.
And she just looked at me like, what is wrong with this fat turd?
Hold on, man. So you went into the store blasting Boot Scoot out of a tiny MP3 player?
Yeah.
Knowing damn well that, one, it ain't going to happen because, well, you were... How old were you at the
I
time?
was probably like 12, no, like 17 to 19. Yeah.
Oh, no, was that...
You
what?
thought this was like when I was
I thought you were like an infant,
homie. This was like 2 days ago.
God damn. Okay, well, you're a pathetic 17-year-old.
Yeah.
Going in with an MP3 player, which, by the way...
Why is it up here?
I'm assuming you clipped it right
No.
here so it could project the
It
Boot Scoot.
was actually when I used to wear the shirts that had the pockets, right? So I guess it was right here.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
Fucking badass, man. The Gary Spivey of guessing how.
God damn it.
And for those of you under the age of 90, in case you're wondering who the hell Gary Spivey is, that sparkling brand new reference that I threw out there, it's this rug-headed fuck. What is this, man? Now, I could elaborate on why I referenced Gary Spivey, but I'm not gonna, because this is too much time for Gary Spivey, guy. I feel like his time ran out 70 years ago. So you were blasting Boot Scoot, but 99.9% of people use fucking earbuds when they're having MP3 players.
Not
So
her. That's why I thought we're gonna bond over this
That's
blasting Boot Scoot Boogie.
That's true. I have a feeling you had more of a chance to bond over the fact that you were the two people on the planet that blasted music from an MP3 player instead of using earbuds.
That's a good point.
You should have gone through that angle.
I should have gone out in the country, past the limits and...
Yeah, so that's pathetic.
That's
I
bad.
gotta say, that's no one ever won anybody over with Boot Scoot.
My other story is a little more embarrassing in the moment, I guess. It was like, this was quite a while ago, and it was with this chick. Like, we were like, I guess, the phone sexting, I guess. I don't know what you call that. And I totally, mad slipped, accidentally said, I want to suck your dick. And instantly I was like, oh no, that's not what I meant.
Hold on, okay, so first of all, was that a fart that I just heard?
No, it was your little trash can, guy.
Oh, okay. And second, I want to suck your dick, guy.
I said that, guy.
Was it why? Okay, first, look, we gotta ask, why did you say that? It just was in the heat of the moment. You said, I want to suck your dick to a chick.
I said it the other way. I meant it the other way. I want you to suck my tiny micro dick.
Okay.
But accidentally, I said, I want to suck your dick.
Oh, no.
Which I guess if you're being technical, chicks do have tiny dicks. So maybe it wasn't wrong.
Well, clitoris looks like a tiny dick,
That's what
guy.
I'm saying.
Isn't it just an underdeveloped dick?
Yeah, it's like a micro dick, I think.
I gotta say, I've seen some humongous.
Oh,
Vanessa Del Rio.
I don't know what that is.
Exactly, and the better... She was like... Look, I'm just gonna explain it, guys. She was like this porn star from the 80s.
Okay.
And that was what she was renowned for.
Girls.
Now, this is old Vanessa. Now, I gotta be fair. She's older here, like much older. But this is about what you were getting back when she was slinging her little mini cock around. Thoughts?
Gruesome, guy.
And you just realized she's hiding her mini cock underneath that hand, guy.
God damn it, guy. Why you gotta mention mini cocks? I already have one.
There's a couple of them recording right now. Well, she had an enormous clit that it was basically a penis.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I want to suck her dick.
So, okay, so you say this.
And
response.
it was like, there was instant, like, freaking dead air, dude.
How long the dead air?
It was, you could feel the weight.
What was her follow-up text? Or did you
No,
try
it
to...
wasn't a text, dude. It was vocal.
Oh, it was vocal. That's right.
Why do you think Why do you think it's so bad?
Oh, no.
A text, I could be like, oh, whatever. I could write it off as a joke or a typo.
My auto... what is it?
Yeah, my autocomplete.
My autocomplete goes to dick immediately.
But no, this was straight up vocal, guy.
So there's mad silence.
And then I'm like,
who's the next one to talk?
Me. I was like, I tried to explain what I meant. And it just became mad awk. Thankfully, it moved on, but for like at least 5 seconds, it was like, this guy's super gay, right?
So, was there a continued...
Yeah, eventually, but for like at least 10 minutes, it was like, this is freaking... Not 10 minutes.
You felt...
It felt like 10 minutes. I was like, oh, no.
Yeah. Can't say I've been there, but I can definitely feel the weighty awkwardness
It was bad, man.
situation. All right, so those were the stories that we deleted, and you might be saying... They should have stayed that way.
Yeah.
But we decided to put them in anyway.
Yeah.
So after all was said and done, we sat down to edit the series. And of course, we started remembering shit after the edit was done. And we're like, oh, shit. And we're like, oh, we still got a finale to do, guy. So here's some of the things that we remembered. Some of the things that we found. And yes, some horrible revelations. Got a Mad Dookie. Classic. The first thing that I found, guy, oh man, I found a picture of my stinky freaking trench coat, aka the duster.
Man, the duster guy.
So we're gonna insert it here, but I'm gonna show you, guy. This is the only picture I found, and it was in a yearbook.
Oh, you're a dusty boy.
I'm wearing the dusty. I tore the page out because I don't give a shit about yearbooks. It's a miracle I have this. I actually have this because of the Guardian, who happened to have a second copy. But here I am in the duster. Thoughts?
That's bad. Well, you know what?
Do I wear that boy good?
I mean, your face sucks.
Well, that's a given.
But it fits okay on your grotesque bod. It's not horrible.
It's not horrid.
It's not good.
I gotta say, on me, it doesn't look like a cowboy duster.
Nah.
So that's cool,
it looks
right?
like you're about to shoot up that school is what I'm looking at.
I think that was the problem.
Yeah.
Also got like a proto version of one of the hairdos that I described. So I don't know what to think about this. I'm trying to look cool, obviously.
Yeah, you are.
This is in the most likely to succeed category. So
they were wrong.
They were fucking wrong as hell, guy. But I'm trying to look cool. And if you don't think that I'm trying to look cool, that I just look sad, that's my cool look.
Yeah.
And also, to really punctuate that I was trying to look cool, this was my senior year, and I actively decided not to have a picture taken for the senior... You know how they have the senior block, the junior block, all the people in the class. I decided I wasn't going to take a picture. And the only reason I decided that was because I could just explain it as I was trying to be badass. I was going to be the guy that didn't do that.
Nah, that's lame.
You want to hear something lamer than that?
Yeah.
I decided I wasn't going to go to my fucking graduation, and it wasn't for any other reason other than I'm going to be the guy that doesn't go to his graduation.
Corny guy.
Extreme.
You know what's pretty funny? I didn't even have to try to not be in my yearbooks. People were like, "Oh, nah, homie."
You also didn't go to your graduation.
Zero pictures of me in my yearbooks.
Yeah. Decided?
No, it wasn't intentional. I wanted
They
to be on.
said don't be
They said, yeah, don't be on this shit. You suck, fat.
Nah, homie.
I was like, come. No, I'm serious, guy.
They said don't be in the yearbook.
There's one picture of me in the yearbook, and I look like a hamster.
Oh, that's true. The hamster picture. So we found the picture, and despite both of us remembering you looking like a damned hamster, you just look like an Asian guy. What is this guy? Hideo Yamamoto? I don't know. Who is this? Who is this person, guy? Hideous Yamamoto? It's just a straight up Asian guy. I don't even know from where. I'm guessing Japan. Because that hairdo. Actually, that hairdo is very Gary Spivey-ish now that I'm thinking about it. It's not a hamster, though. But on the subject of hair, I also found this picture of you with one of your, I gotta say, extreme dudes. Thoughts?
That's classic, guy. Man, I was kind of slim in the face, huh?
Yeah, you were slim in the face.
Happened?
No. Horrible things, apparently.
That sucks.
This was during our little rockabilly, psychobilly phase, and I gave you a little, pomp.
Yeah.
And you seem very pleased in this picture with it.
I couldn't do it myself, gang.
You're wearing a little Hawaiian shirt.
Now,
and shit,
this
man?
is interesting that you bring this hair up, because actually one of my things is actually hair based.
Oh, do tell.
And it's not really an obsession of any kind, but I do think that I currently am rocking my lamest hair because I have a humongous dick print on my bald head.
Mm-hmm.
There's literally a spot right here that doesn't grow any hair, and it's just smooth, and it looks like a penis, guy.
It looks like a penis, man. Now you started kind of like, your hair started thinning out here recently, really, to the point where it was impossible to ignore.
I had to shave that boy.
So I said, just shave that boy. Unfortunately, shaving it revealed that the thinning was in the shape of a cock and balls.
Yeah.
And it's a chode, too.
It's like
it's
a
got
tiny...
like enormous balls and like a tiny chode.
It's like my penis when I was a kid, man.
Yeah. Is that a fart?
Yeah, I think so.
Anyway, yeah, it's very unfortunate, that result for your hair. But, speaking of unfortunate hair, I mentioned that I had a mohawk.
Oh, yeah.
And I actually found a picture of me.
The mo guy.
Thoughts!
Oh, no.
First of all, what is this look I'm doing?
This little face you're making.
This little face is clearly supposed to be, check me out, I'm badass.
Cool guy.
Huh?
That's not cool, guy.
Also, I gotta say that I have some of the worst eyebrows in the history of mankind.
Yeah, dude.
And they really come off bad when they're photographed, because the light, I guess. Like, sometimes you'll see them through my mask here, and you'll be like, what does that guy have, 1 millimeter long eyebrows? And the answer is no, I actually have big-ass caterpillars, but they're thin in the weirdest places.
Yeah.
So they look horrid.
Dude, this little smoldering look you're trying to do.
Ew, stinky! I gotta say, I look way better than I did today. Thoughts?
I kind of look better on this one than I do today, too, man. My little face kind of hot.
I know I saw an Alvid pop up in my feed from like 7 years ago. I was like, man, boy used to look way better. We all looking like shit nowadays, guys. So that's a thing. And just let me get this one out of the way. I found...
I remember this, dude.
You went to this. We had a Renaissance fair. Yeah. And here's me in my extreme character that I created.
Yeah. I'm not even hating on my boy's skull head, because skulls are pretty cool. I'm a skullite. But I am hating on his little freaking hair, dude. Like, what is that, guy? Corny!
This picture, by the way, was taken while all the participators in the fair and the whole little duel tournament we had, afterwards they went and ate, all at this big table and stuff. And I, in character and in my extremeness, decided that I was not going to eat and I would refuse all dishes put in front of me, which in retrospect was a good idea because they were cooking stuff medieval style and that shit's garb. Anyway, my garb's pretty cool though. And then we have me here dueling.
I remember you shattered some dude's freaking shield, and I was like, hell yeah.
It was pretty cool, for a shitty Renaissance. I gotta say, look at my face in this duel shot. I don't know if this will come out on screen. Look at that. I look freakish, man.
You look like an Elvis.
I'm not wearing a mask.
You look like an Elvis.
I'm an Elvis guy?
Yeah, you like one of those ugly Elvis impersonators.
Definitely the ugly part.
Yeah.
I think I look cool, guy. Extreme?
You think you look cool?
So I found that.
I remember, I don't know if you remember this, but I remember you bought, or maybe you didn't, maybe it was someone else and you just had it.
Mm-hmm.
You bought one of those extreme claw boys. The finger claw.
The finger claw?
Yeah.
Me?
Did you buy it or was
I
it
had
someone
one.
else? Oh, there you go. You had one.
One of my exes gave it to me. You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The one that I wore the infamous big-ass boots for.
Did you wear the claw?
I wore the claw once. And I think even she knew this is not a thing. Don't do that.
No.
I was one Mall Ninja weapon away from killing myself with the Mall Ninja weapon on accident, unfortunately.
I have to go back to the trench coat thing.
Okay.
I used to have a trench coat too.
You did?
Yeah, I did. It was a raincoat, actually.
I remember that. That was bad, guy.
It was cool.
I didn't want to say it, but I was like, that's no duster. You could have inherited my duster. Why didn't you take it?
Because it was too crunchy, dude.
Oh, that's true, man.
But
you gotta oil that boy.
The reason I went to school as a Hellboy, and the raincoat was part of the outfit, and ever since then it was red in the neck.
It was tarnished by Hellboy,
so
literally.
I couldn't do it, guy.
That was also the time when your red paint turned to blackface.
Yep.
You know, I guess just I don't know what does the paint oxidize? I don't fucking know.
It's because we didn't use face paint. We used blood.
Oh, that's true, huh?
Yeah.
That definitely turns brown. But yeah, you literally were in blackface by the end of the day, and your horns had fallen off. / they hurt your nostrils because they were spray painted. Mm-hmm. So you were a black guy with a horseshoe haircut because I had cut your hair like Hellboy's, and the school principal was a black lady.
Yeah.
And
she was cool.
She was cool. She could have been, considering what she thought you were.
Yeah.
She could have been fucked up about it.
She came up to me around the time I was leaving school because I was literally in so much pain from the fumes, and she's like, "Man, I've been looking at you all day. I think I finally figured out you're Al Roker." And I'm like, "Oh no!" I'm not gonna lie. We looked up Hellboy Al Roker mainly because I knew he does a lot of costumes during Halloween. We didn't find it, but we did find this. Gross, guy. What is this freaking ear job? Gotta say though, still better than Al Smith's face. Thoughts? Sorry, Al. And then the chick out, the teacher I was with, she's like, "No, he's Hellboy. The one with the horn." I was like, "Why does he have one horn?"
She was a really nice lady, and that proves it right there. She would have slapped the shit out of you. One, just for the idea that anybody would be Al Roker for Halloween.
Who does that?
The Rammstein episode where I said that I didn't want to give the impression that I was embarrassed. Really, I'm not embarrassed of any of this shit. It's just, I'm okay with saying I'm corny as fuck sometimes. But being a fan to a corny level is corny. Mm-hmm. That's what I really wanted to say. And, modeling entire eras of my hair after that is corny as hell. And but I'm a big Rammstein fan. I have a Rammstein tattoo. I forgot to mention that. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Oh man. Anyway, this is the tattoo guy, and if I remember correctly, this is my first tattoo that I got, and it's not holding up well, guy. The only thing that's holding up is the gobs of subliminal penises that are clearly there, and I feel like they pulled a fast one on me, guy. I didn't ask for a bunch of cocks. I asked for a hand holding a heart, which is what this is supposed to be, and I gotta say, doesn't look like that guy. The only thing that's held up pretty nice is the lettering. That's, the name of my favorite Rammstein song. And also, the heart's supposed to have the Rammstein symbol stamped on it. But the tattoo guy was like, I can't use a, registered trademark or a copyright image. I have to put my own spin on it. And I was like, that's a thing? So he just kind of said, like, it's etched on there. And I gotta say, it doesn't really look like the symbol, guy. So, it is what it is, man. Colors are gone. There was a lot of white, a lot of yellow. All I got left is a little pea stain down there. It's not looking good, guy. I'm just gonna be straight up. It looks like straight caca. Thoughts?
What kind of freaking professional tattooist refuses to do a symbol, guy? That's lame.
I think it's like a law or something that technically they're not supposed to do stuff that is, like copyright or registered or something like that. But everyone does it. But this guy was like, nah, homie.
That shit corny as hell, man. I would have told him he was corny as hell. That's what you did, didn't you? That's why you had penises all over you.
That would explain the penises, yes. I also did something that's pretty pathetic.
Oh, no.
When Rammstein's third studio album came out, are you ready for this, guy?
No, homie.
I spent about half my paycheck and bought a bunch of Ram copies.
Oh, no.
And I gave them out, boy.
Oh, no! To who?
To just people.
Random people?
Yeah. Just there were people I knew, not just randos. I was
about to say random.
There were people I knew, but I gave them boys out, guy.
I mean, that's corny.
They were on sale.
So homie, don't.
So they were cheaper than usual, but that just means I bought more.
Yeah.
I bought a fuck ton of copies, guy, and I gave those boys out, guy.
Come on,
I was trying to help my boys.
They don't need your help.
That's the fucking corny part, guy.
We need our help. We need their help.
I need that money right now.
Yeah. I guess this is kind of loosely tied in the sense that we know that Rammstein is they're Firemeisters. And I think as a kid, I was a little bit of a Firemeister myself. I had a thing with fire.
This is a thing with a lot of male
what
kids.
What is that?
Yeah, I don't know, guy.
You know what's kind of more disturbing? Our boy, the Guardian, was a firemeister in like his freaking 20s and 30s. Dude, like, what the hell, guy?
Our boy, the Guardian, our former co-host, for those that you don't know, he recently, like a few months ago, admitted that he still has desires to burn things.
God damn!
But he doesn't. He tampers them down. Yeah, he was always excited to come to our place because we live kind of in the sticks. And he was always excited to come over because you could freely and openly burn shit here. At least you used to, not anymore.
Nah.
The laws got to us. But yeah, so he was always like one to start bonfires.
Yeah. And
just stare at the fire for hours. Which, in retrospect, holy shit.
Horror.
Horror, man.
Now, I used to, this is a classic, I don't know if you ever did it. Unfortunately, I think they changed the formula in these things, so it doesn't happen anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But if you were to burn a Q-tip back in the day,
okay,
and it would start leaking, right, because they were made of plastic,
right,
and they would go, meow.
Oh, that's classic.
I did classic.
I did that with soldiers, dude.
But they don't do it anymore.
Soldiers do.
Soldiers, maybe.
Meow, 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 meow.
One time, I had made a paper plane.
Paper plane, got it.
And I turned that boy on fire.
Classic.
And I freaking, right? And it fell on my mom's carpet and it turned on fire, dude.
Oh, no.
And that boy was going off, guy. I turned that boy off and grandma came and was like, what the hell's that smell? And I was like, I don't know. But here's the thing. I covered that boy. That burn spot, which was massive. Mm-hmm. Covered that boy. By like a year later, mom was cleaning her room. I was like, what the hell is this? And I was like, I don't know. It was this fool.
Me?
Yeah, dude. I totally blamed your ass.
You blame me, guy?
Yeah, I don't think believe me.
I don't think they did because they never told me shit about it.
But I blamed your ass, guy.
We used to have this wooden garage where we store our excess junk. Never for a vehicle.
No, homie.
Just junk. That's a classic Mexican thing, by the way. I know a lot of people do that, but Mexicans do it in a particular way where it's like a harrowing adventure every time you go in.
You go in and you're like, what is this?
Anyway, there was a big mattress that had been, disposed of. And by disposed of, I mean in typical Mexican style, we just kept that boy, even though we should have thrown that bitch in the trash like ages ago. So it was just kind of leaning up against the garage there, which again, as aforementioned, was made of old-ass wood. And I decided in all my wisdom that I was gonna start a little fire. Now, I didn't start the fire on the mattress. What I was doing was I had this big old fucking tin water receptacle, and I had this yellow boat, and I put that boat in that tin that I had filled up with water, and then I sprayed lighter fluid in the water. So my boat was gonna swim through the water, right? Unbeknownst
by the way, you were like freaking 17. There's no reason why you should have been doing
I wasn't 17. I was like 12 or some shit.
12? Like I remember it.
That's a good point.
I remember this happening.
I must have been like, God damn it, I was like 17. Anyway, the point is, I was moving that little boat through the water there.
At night, by the way. It was night.
Yeah. And that water splashed out of the tin. And I didn't have any idea that the lighter fluid was much more potent than any fucking water that would overwhelm it. And that fucking fluid just went straight to that boy old mattress there, guy. And it started up like it was drier than my freaking sack is right now, guy. That shit just went up and flipped. And man, I had the hardest time putting that out because mattresses just kind of fall apart under fire, you know. And it actually started to char the wood underneath. It was a whole fucking mess. And I don't know how the fuck I did it, but I miraculously managed to put it out. But there was no way I was going to hide, one, a hideously burned mattress, and two, a massive char stain on the side of a building. So I got in mad trouble for that. And I guess it went down in the annals of family history as that time they almost ruined us all.
You know what? Another thing that went down the annals of history, which I still claim is bull freaking shit, guy.
Okay.
Now, I gotta preface this by saying that I've admitted to some ludicrous shit on this channel, like humping tomatoes. And basically at this point, it's well known that I'm homosexual as hell. Mm-hmm. So I would have no problem admitting to this.
Okay.
But it didn't happen, goddammit.
What didn't happen?
Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
One time, you claimed that I was watching bat porn on the computer. And you freaking wouldn't let go of it. And now the bat porn that I'm talking about is not murciélagos.
But these homies, on the other hand, these are murciélagos.
It's
It's Batman
It was
porn.
Batman putting his arm around Nightwing. No, it was Nightwing,
Oh,
dude.
yeah, it was Nightwing.
It was Nightwing like this, and he was kissing his neck. Pretty close to this one. We couldn't find the original image. It is over like 15 years old at this point. But it's kind of close to this and this mixed together. Also, that's yogurt. Don't question it. It's yogurt, clearly. Look at Nightwing. He has a little spoon. He was just eating an innocent yogurt. Thoughts? And I walked in on your ass putting that shit on the freaking screen, and you're like, oh, look, because there was one of your friends was there. Oh, look what he's looking at. And I was like, come on, guy, that wasn't me.
You didn't walk in the traditional sense of you weren't there before. You had been there.
I had been there.
You were using the computer while me and my friend were talking.
Whacking off or something.
You had gone off to, I guess, piss or some shit. I don't know. And while you were away, we conspired to, I guess, gaslight you. I don't know what the fuck the purpose was. The point is, we went and we set, because you were the one using the computer, we set up a page. You just happened to walk in right before we went back to sit down. And then we were like, dude, what the hell is this? And then the gaslighting began.
Wait, are you admitting that this shit was bullshit?
Oh, it was bullshit, baby.
Come on, guy! You were still throwing this in my face like 10 years ago.
Why would you doubt yourself, though?
I didn't. I knew I hadn't.
The extent of the gaslighting was you were watching this.
The thing is, I was looking up Batman stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe I accidentally clicked on some bat porno or something.
You don't just accidentally click on bat porno.
But that shit was like, I knew that shit was premeditated. I just wasn't. Damn, homie.
It was mad premeditated as fuck.
Come on, guy. You were still throwing that shit like freaking 10 years ago.
It's a classic big brother, little brother dynamic.
The bat porn situation scarred me, guy.
It was fun.
For you.
Yeah, but you didn't see bat porn.
No.
Although I've nowadays you'd be looking at Ben Affleck's ass all the time as Batman and no other being.
We haven't. No, you know what? I haven't.
Not lately.
No.
But you have before.
No.
I don't know, guy.
Well, I have seen some gay ass porno, but not.
I think a vast majority of people have been like, I wonder if that's for me. Yeah, I don't want to see a chiseled dude, unless it's Henry Cavill.
Oh, I would watch his porno all day.
Dude, Henry Cavill has got to be one of the most handsome. I'm not even ashamed to say that. One of the most handsome men on the planet.
I would suck his dick right here, right now, guy. I'm not even gonna lie.
Make like a damn seal, guy.
I would be like, walk.
You know what's less gay than you? Me. How does that happen?
And he looks great with a freaking mustache.
Dude, he's got one of the best stashes in the business, guy. One of the best stashes on the planet.
One of the biggest downgrades of all time is this Witcher situation that's going on.
Oh yeah.
Like, how do you go from Henry Cavill, God amongst men, to freaking literally caca on the side of the road?
There's no way to replace him. And then you go out of your way to replace him with a guy that looks like a literal noodle. What is that, guy?
Yeah, dude.
Don't do that. So anyway, Henry Cavill
current obsession.
orgy obsession aside, I don't even know how we got on that.
No.
But to finish this motherfucker off, we gotta tell one little mini story.
No.
And that involves your reluctance to finish this motherfucker off.
Come on, guy. You can't throw me under the bus that way.
I gotta throw you, guy. We did this thing and
I'm not gonna allow this fat turd to throw me under the bus. Instead, I'm gonna grace your eyes with some nice Henry Cavill footage. That's
a video you made.